What's up and welcome to the video. My name is Dr. Daniel Ricciardi. I'm a gut health expert, licensed pharmacist, fitness enthusiast, and creator of SIBO Shortcut. During the week of Thanksgiving, I was hospitalized for 4 days with a staph infection in my leg, which I'm still recovering from somewhat. I'm not 100% sure how I got it, but I suspect it's from some sort of insect bite. There's a lot that happened over the last few weeks when I was in the hospital and when I had the infection. If you haven't seen it yet, you can click this link here to check out the vlog. Being out of the hospital and able to walk again is really cool, but that doesn't necessarily mean that my body's back to full strength in every capacity. The purpose of this video is to show you what I did or what I'm doing now that I'm out of the hospital in order to 1, maintain my gut health, and 2, support my immune system function. I'll share the 7 supplements that I was using or still am using in order to do these things, which seems to be working so far, as I have no digestive issues, haven't gotten sick again, and my leg seems to be continuing to heal. I'm also going to integrate research studies into this video as well to further explain why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. And as a quick disclaimer, these are the things that I've found to be helpful, and they may not necessarily be the best option or safe for everybody to do. All right, first up, maintaining gut health. I'm pretty open about the fact that I don't really love antibiotics. I just think they're really overused. It's apparent that antibiotics can have a significant impact on your gut microbiome, which can lead to future complications in some cases. I'm definitely somewhat biased on antibiotics, and when it came to handling the infection that I had in my leg, this definitely impacted my decision making and actually impacted it not in a good way. While I still think it's a good idea to avoid antibiotics unless they're absolutely necessary, seeing my leg worsen day after day should have indicated to me that they definitely were absolutely necessary, and that waiting until I could not even walk or stand up was a very dumb thing to do. In the hospital, I took an IV antibiotic called cefazolin. IV stands for intravenous, which means it's injected into your vein instead of a pill that you're taking orally. There is conflicting research on whether intravenous antibiotics can have a lasting effect on the gut microbiome. While some studies have shown that IV antibiotics do not really have much effect on the gut microbiome, this 2022 study from the Journal of Frontiers in Cellular and Infection Microbiology had different findings when looking at the impact of IV antibiotics on the gut microbiome of elderly cardiac surgery patients. It found that the composition of the gut microbiome had a significant change post-intravenous antibiotics treatment in cardiac surgery patients. Obviously, if you're in the hospital, you're not going to have a choice. You're going to want to do what you need to in order to get better, which is the smart thing to do. I'm just pointing this out for your information. And then when I got out of the hospital, I took another 10 days of an oral antibiotic called doxycycline. So combined, this is 14 days of antibiotics to deal with. On the other hand, from IV antibiotics, oral antibiotics have been confirmed that they definitely do have an impact on your gut microbiome. And there's also research to support the fact that they may cause leaky gut as well. This 2023 review by the Journal of Therapeutic Advances in Infectious Disease discusses the impact of oral antibiotics on the microbiome, and then mentions some possible ways to prevent this negative impact from happening. It mentions antibiotics can alter the composition and diversity of the gut microbiome in neonates, children, and adults, and may result in antibiotic-associated dysbiosis and intestinal barrier disruptions. Antibiotic-associated dysbiosis means that the gut microbiome, flora, good bacteria kind of get out of whack after taking antibiotics. And then intestinal barrier disruption refers to leaky gut. This study goes on to say probiotic bacteria and dietary supplements are highly promising in preventing or restoring the equilibrium disturbed by antibiotics in the gut microbiome. So it seems like probiotics and some other supplements may be helpful in preventing some of the effects caused by the antibiotics. So to support my gut microbiome, I was taking and I'm still currently taking, and all the supplements I'm going to show you in this video I am not affiliated with at the time this video was filmed. So first, I'm taking a half capsule of this Wise Human Adult Advanced Care Plus. Half capsule, it's 20 billion units, and this has a variety of different lactobacillus, bifidobacterium, as well as Saccharomyces boulardii, and a little bit of prebiotic, which basically means it's a type of fiber. I'm probably going to take this for 1 more week or so, assuming I feel good and there's no issues. I'm no longer taking the doxycycline antibiotic, but when I was taking that, I made sure I spaced out the doses of doxycycline, which were morning and night, from the time I took the probiotic. I spaced them apart during meals, so there's about a 4-hour spacing in between antibiotic, probiotic, and then antibiotic. I did this because probiotics are live bacteria and antibiotics get rid of live bacteria. Therefore, if you're going to take them in the same day, timing can really matter. And if you space the probiotics out, you're probably going to get a lot more benefit from the probiotic because it's not in danger of being eliminated by the antibiotic. You understand that the probiotic I mentioned is just the one that I took. There's a wide range of other probiotic studies used with antibiotics, and it seems like there may be a bunch of other species of probiotic that can also be helpful. All right, still on gut health, the second portion I want to talk about, as I mentioned earlier, antibiotics may cause leaky gut. So to help with potential leaky gut and gut healing, I'm also taking this L-glutamine supplement. I'm doing 2.5 grams on an empty stomach in the morning in between breakfast and lunch. I've actually been putting it in like my pre-workout little cocktail that I make that has 5 grams of creatine, a little bit of salt, and now this L-glutamine. The one other thing that I have been taking daily for a long time is 2 scoops of multi-collagen peptides collagen protein. So I take this with breakfast, and this may also help with leaky gut and the mucus lining of the small intestine. All right, switching gears now to the immune system. Being sick or having an infection can put your body under a lot of stress. Maybe not the stress where you think of where you have a work deadline that you have to meet, just from the standpoint that your body's working overtime to try to get back to a healthy state and has to make more white blood cells and other immune cells to help you recover. And when you're in this sympathetic nervous system or fight or flight state, it can be very demanding on your body in terms of the amount of nutrients, vitamins, and energy that your body is burning through. The fact that I was dealing with this infection for a couple weeks, as well as getting what I think was food poisoning again in the middle of October when I was in Colombia, if I had to guess, I would expect that my immune system has been pretty overworked and could probably use a little more support right now. These are the rest of the supplements that I've been using. So we have vitamin A first. These are 10,000 unit capsules or 3,000 micrograms. I've been doing one of these daily. I've been doing zinc gluconate. These are 50 milligram tablets. I've been doing half or 25 milligrams once daily. I've been taking an omega-3 specifically. I've been doing 2 capsules of this one, which is, it's a total of 2 grams of fish oil, which is, for this product, it's 1,000 milligrams of EPA and 250 milligrams of DHA. And then lastly, I've been doing 500 milligrams of vitamin C daily. Why am I doing these specific supplements? This 2020 review by Nutrients Journal looked at the available research to determine the most important nutrients that support the cells of the immune system. It found that literature analysis showed that in vitro and observational studies and clinical trials highlight the important role of vitamins A, C, and D, omega-3 fatty acids, and zinc in modulating the immune response. Supplementations with vitamins, omega-3 fatty acids, and zinc appear to be a safe and low-cost way to support optimal function of the immune system with the potential to reduce the risk and consequences of infection. So that's why I'm taking these supplements. I'm not taking vitamin D. I probably could, but I just don't have any right now. As a quick note, this study did come out in 2020 and is looking at viral infections, probably because of COVID, but I feel pretty safe assuming that the nutrients that your body and immune system is going to use to fight a viral infection are probably going to be very close to the ones they're going to use to fight a bacterial, fungal, or other sort of infection. In summary, these are the things after getting out of the hospital for gut health and supporting immune function that I've found to be personally helpful. The supplements I've been taking are 20 billion units of a probiotic that has a combination of lactobacillus, bifidobacterium, and Saccharomyces boulardii, and a little bit of prebiotic fiber, 2.5 grams of glutamine powder on an empty stomach in the morning, vitamin A 10,000 units daily, 25 milligrams of zinc gluconate daily, 2 grams of omega-3, and 500 milligrams of vitamin C. As I mentioned, this is just what I've been doing and may not be the best or safest thing for somebody else to do. That is all for today. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more related content. I post a new full-length video every Monday and YouTube Shorts throughout the week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.